Hit hard on the ground is short. In plenty of time to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Tied at 6. Now here's the Orioles DH. Ryan Mountcastle on the ground. Rendon throw to first. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. Burns back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job.
Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Brandon Drury digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. That's ripped. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Around first and hustling for second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Puts a bunt down. O'Hearn throws to first in time. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Austin Hayes. The pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. It's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Number 3. Jorge Mateo now. And that's in the dirt.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and it looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
1-1.
No. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Shanoel snags it for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Westberg stands in now and watches strike one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 down. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And fouled off. Not close, and it deflects away.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the inning. 2 left on. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And the right-hander back to work. And that one sliced foul. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Tied at 6. And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 7-6.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
Brandon Hyde. Tyler Wells gets the ball now.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now Joe Adell. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Mullins ranging back. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Oh, he throws it away. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now this is a rocket to left. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. That's in there. 0-1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. No outs. Runner at first. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Fair ball. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's now 8-7. They're still chasing it as he rounds second, and he's there at third with a triple.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back.
Shadowell. Throw home. He beats it. And they lead by 2. At the plate, Austin Hayes. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Ward puts it away for the out. 1 away. So up next, Jorge Mateo. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Mountcastle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Gets under and pops it up. Neto sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. And the first offering is not close. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Rendon drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, started the out towards right center field. And now the right fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, and he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Estevez back to work. There's the strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just